Change is the only constant in life. Change is around in every moment. Life always changes. You change, and with our change, we change the world. So they say you're always one decision away from a totally different life. So what happens when things change, but it wasn't due to your conscious choice? What happens when things change that change you, but it wasn't really up to you?
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow.
Alright, 8 a.m. in the morning, we're in Georgetown, Bahamas, and we are going to listen to the Cruiser Net here on Channel 72. And try to get some updates on this whole, I guess, rules and regulations or whatever's going down in the Bahamas.
It is April 2nd.
Yeah.
And we just got to Georgetown yesterday. Today is our big day of provisioning.
We're hoping to get some water provision, get some propane, and some fuel for the dinghies, and then take off out of here. Maybe upload a couple videos. I think she uploaded one today. And
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 8 a.m.
Here we are.
April 2nd. As usual on the Cruiser's Net, I'd like to begin by calling for any emergency or priority weather and tides for today. This morning's weather comes from the Weather Underground Windfinder Pro, coming up at 9:55 a.m. Will anybody have different or additional weather information they'd like to share? If so, please come now. Nothing heard. Let's talk a little bit about developing news. Yesterday, the Prime Minister had an address in the afternoon, announced 21 cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed in the Bahamas, including, sadly, the first death in the Bahamas, a citizen of Bimini. Other cases were in Providence and Grego. I know a lot of people are talking about volunteering and how we can help. The best thing we can do is to stay at home, stay in better boats. The order has been extended till April 8th, with some extensions and limits regarding about no inter-island sailing as well. We are able to continue going ashore when needed for essential, but we should not be having new people coming in, going in, and we should not be going to other islands. Into town when you need to, but don't go to the beaches. The beaches are closed. Don't visit other boats. If you need to go straight back to the U.S., you may do
so
that.
what do you think about everything?
I think that a safer option to the things that are going on is to stock up while we can, make sure we have a few months of supplies, and then go out on a deserted island and not see anybody or touch land. Well, we'll touch land if nobody's there, but U.S. embassies have not forced, but have pretty much stated that if you're a U.S. citizen, you should be traveling home immediately.
Which for us is kind of a hard thing to do because I'm Norwegian and still in the process with my papers. I do have a tourist visa, but the chances of them letting me into the country is a little iffy.
Mm-hmm.
And the chances of getting home to Norway is probably even more iffy, so.
Iffy, but dangerous too. If it is,
and also, yeah.
If it's this dangerous thing that they don't want to spread, then just leave us alone and let us stay on our boat. Like, we won't go to land. We don't need to go to land. We don't half the time. We hang out with fish.
And also to be in
When
a
we
space
know
like
we're
this,
safe.
honestly, I feel less safe being around all these boats and
Yeah.
having the option to go to land every day because I don't want that temptation. Well, we had to go to land today, stock up as much as possible. We need to try to stay safe while doing so. There's no confirmed cases here, but there probably is cases everywhere. You don't know what comes in every day. People stay protected and everything, and I'm gonna actually make my first homemade mask today to go to shore. Take every precaution necessary, because I'm not looking forward to being on land today for the amount of time I have to get whatever we need. We also need to think about if we can't go back to the States and it doesn't calm down before our season, before your season of working in New York.
Before we take off, I think we're gonna wait till the end of this month, see how things are, because that's when we're gonna have to decide on go north or south.
We're doing fine. I'm not worried yet. We're completely fine, and depending on how it goes today, we'll see.
Yeah.
What is really authentic? Where is your stability, your true self, your origin, your root? When things change inside you, things change around you. If we don't change, we don't grow. And if we don't grow, we aren't really living. On our way, got Wild Intrepid on board, going across the bay to Provisions. It's right over there. Eddie. It would be around the bay. I have my phone though, I can check. Alright, so we found the produce aisle. Found a good spot. How did we do? It will be stocked up now. That's good. Got everything. Alright, we have filled up the dinghy and it looks like you have to go back by yourself, Corey, because there's no room for the three of us. Screw you! We should be stacked up for a while, hopefully. Good job, guys. Oh man.
Thank you. Sure. So, I guess like all the contamination stuff. So then I'd say fill up a bucket of fresh water with a bit of bleach.
Alright. Got a little raggy thingy.
Perfect. I totally treated myself. 2 old Henrys and some Snickers.
Final stages.
Well, I don't have any virus next to them.
That is for sure. So Alex and I went on shore to go to the grocery store, and Cody and Corey went to do water, propane, and fuel. They met someone associated with that cruising network, Corey and Cody, that is, filling water, and we might not be allowed to leave Georgetown, which is our intention was never to stay here in the first place because there's so many people. We stocked up for 2 months today just to be able to go to a remote island where we can just live off grid. And it was sort of a threatening tone to that fact on land today. So we're still gonna go, not as far as we wanted to, but we're just gonna get out of Georgetown because not staying in a town, it's just absolutely not gonna happen. So basically, it cost a little bit of it's a little bit dramatic today. Basically, I think we're going to leave as early as possible tomorrow morning. I don't think they understand how little we want to touch land. So, and walking around in Georgetown today, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people following the rules and guidelines set for social distancing, so this is definitely not a safe place to be. Adios, Georgetown. Oh, man. Alex, you did it again.
Oh yeah, we have lobster stir fry tonight with a lot of fresh produce. That's so exciting.
So good. You can hear the crunch everywhere around this table.
It's like a rainbow in my bowl.
This morning I got the dreaded message. My grandfather was dying. There was changes every week, and for every update I got, there was a different vibe, up and down. He was so strong, and only a week before he was in the woods chopping down trees, so I was hopeful and not really prepared. And then, when I realized that due to changes in the world, I wouldn't be able to go home and be there, it all felt unfair. Even during a time when so many people are going through the same thing, losing someone. It is always heartbreaking when it happens, but to see him being one of the few that died in Norway, to see him as a part of the statistics online and in newspapers, that just felt unreal. We left Georgetown early in the morning, as soon as we had enough breeze for our friends to sail, as they are still without an engine. I couldn't bear the thought of staying. That morning I just wanted to get out on the water and sail, feel the wind, hear the waves, and process, and think about how to be able to smile again. Because I knew I had to, and I knew that he would want me to. Losing someone changes you, and so you grow. And I guess that means you're really living then, right? I got a surprise today, because today was kind of a crappy day. And she brought popcorn for movie night.
Oh yes.
Oh wow. For what?
Movie night.
Here's the setup. What you need is a can of orange juice, a can of pineapple juice, portable speaker, a couple of cruising guides, and moonshine. Kentucky Mist. Viewer discretion advised.
Needed.
That'll clean out your tonsils.
All the way from South Carolina.
If we have any sort of virus, it's gone now.
Yeah. Welcome to movie night on sailing vessel Vinyasa. Please turn off all cellular devices as the movie is playing.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want notifications for when we bring out new content, and leave a comment below so we know who you are. Thank you. See you next time.